Hey everyone, it's Agent here. Welcome back to another day at Coffee Talk. Another day at the cafe. Our night just started and Bailey's is here. Hey ya. Why you sitting all the way over here, bud? Knock knock, anyone there? Mr. Bailey's, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. Penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Funny. I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, do you believe it can be summed up in a picture or a sentence? But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. Sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Done and one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean like that. It wasn't a breakup or even break. Oh, phew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space. And figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Do you want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything one would do. So, anything really. Makes sense. How about some herbal tea then? Yes, butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey. Milk and honey. Never been a good Groove driver. And those are some cute sunglasses. Get all my notifications out of here. Oh, sweetheart latte. Be perfect. Here you go, hope you like it. Nice. Now, while we're here, let's catch up on our stories. Seeing your body electric. Seeing your body for hiding, the truth in them prancing. Like a perfect man they are. Like a perfect woman they are. Like a perfect person the world expected they are. Not themselves, they can't be. They're hidden inside the closet. Beneath the sweater 4 sizes bigger. Your mom bought you when you were 5. Hope you grow into it somehow. Do those sweaters fit you now? Seeing your body for dressing. And designers as they like. Fashion. Like Gucci for the insecurity. Chanel is your personal hell. Louis V hides your body. It's a casket. You hide what you considered ugly. Inside a Versace. You are like you're not sure if you're a boy or a girl or whatnot. Your body still asks you what you want inside those Armani pants. Yet sing for your body for surviving. Fashion as they come, wearing. Tight skirts like you're a woman. Black shirts like you're a man. Sweatshirts like you are neither. Dead or alive, padding inside bras to fill the gap in your chest. Fighting to feel like you have nothing. Weighing your shoulders, what you actually are. There's a person forever looking for a reason to stay alive. So when a devil asks for a dance, you look as good as you can. And sing your body for growing, allowed to change for giving. A mother's expectations, a father's disappointment. The owner of the body who keeps on, drawing lines near their wrist, praying this is it, yet persistent in staying alive. Oh, how happy your veins must be, carrying hope through the arteries to where your heart is. A body that cannot stay broken, a body celebrated, a body forgiven. So sing your body for being, how blessed they are, the entire thing. How perfect a woman is, how perfect a man is, how perfect a body outside that dichotomy, how perfect a soul still looking for a body, fit for themselves. Like shoes on the shelf, inside the closet, still waiting to be used. There will be a time, pretty high heels. There will be time to feel like singing your body electric. Singing fantastic, tantric, it's time. Where your nakedness beat alive, proud as you are. Nice, Agent. This is so nice. And it brings you way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yes. I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common. It's good that you learned that about yourself, Baileys. I think so too. There's this one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. One who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again, Agent. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember my bones how that made me feel. Fear that one of them or both of them would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up in the ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Except when my grand came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. You're keeping company and bring me a cup of herbal tea. With milk and honey in it. Thinking this now, you. Feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them, until she got sick. No, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. See, that's a part of Elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in Elven society that you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. It sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her. She put on a brave, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been little consolation, but yes. I'm glad I was able to be with her. I think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks. Here you are, letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact, good evening. Hi, Agent. No, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey. It's nice to meet you. I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are. But you do not appear to be a hive. How did you? Lulu told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That's a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiance. Really? Fiance is such a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013% probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Yo, cafe offspring. You're wishing for a drink. Cafe offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You're about to order, Amanda? We were. And what we wish for is a memorable partying experience. I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting. It sounds like there's a story there. First, tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's sounding like creative then. Yes. Take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past. Well, that's not helpful. I don't remember what I gave you. Okay. I think I gave Mana this before, the blue lightning. And no ginger. I think this should count. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. The novelty coefficient does not clear the expected parameters, but it does not seem very important right now. You wonder why that is the case. You may be getting a little emotional, Amanda. We do not wish to discuss this. That wasn't it. Anyhow, does the agent get you in no more trouble? That one was quite close, actually. He had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was so seething when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, the agent kept looking into things even after his second visit. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe. Or what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Or that's what he said. I do not know if that was true. When he saw the cafe wasn't open, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. That's a relief. Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that's the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us that now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects, you'll be submitting we call it academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns. Deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the type. Amanda was always the brains in her family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Pearl and I did go on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was. I think. I think I might have found it. Wasn't our first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process, when I changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a Hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The Hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. Emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. It seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda says is a part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? Rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered. I'm lucky to have good friends who remind me. So, does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but Agent would like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony, which will take place 3 days hence. Wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah. Take a little time to think really clear to heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details, and our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we have enough prefer, toast them ourselves. Very touched, Mr. Baileys. Ah, come on, Agent. You don't even mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. It's pretty. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how obvious this one. Would you give it to them when you see them? It'd be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. Sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further together. We're basically going to be tourists. Tours is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is in essence circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, relax, to see beautiful things. Enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That's new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, I always have a place to return to where I feel home. Well, that makes me a lot less nervous. That's very happy to hear that. I think I should. Of course, what can I make you? I'd like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. Sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Yes, exactly right. And how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? I love it. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Yeah. Can you put lemon in the hot chocolate? I'm just gonna see. Yeah, that's not it. That'd be way too weird. Or, I don't know, they have chocolate covered oranges. Not that far off, huh? Oh, cool. The ginger piece was like a little rocket ship. Is it 299.792.458 for a light speed traveler. Oh, we like this name. It's evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes. It's the speed of light, not evocative, but great adventures. Speed of light. Oh wow. Way to target your audience. Thank you. But do you like the taste of it? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of chicken to start with. It keeps you on your toes. And then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. How does that taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Oh, that's all then. Whenever you miss Amanda Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like, thank you. Whoa, careful. You don't want a drink you enjoy this much. You're right. Just so excited, I can barely sit still. I can imagine. The first trip across the country is a big deal. It is. But that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're gonna say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. Right? Are you inviting Pearl? Living is excited because his date will be joining us. I knew it. And in fact, he must be fair and acknowledge. They may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. All our Pearl's features are 9.2% different from left to right. We agree with her movie analysis 99.999%. Wow, hold on. A minute. You have met Pearl and talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched Orc Westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel. Ah, I see. Any couple, no compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and they got along. Does it mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Wow, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. Reveal something so vulnerable to someone you just met and are starting to like. It takes guts. You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars. I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me, and so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is also private. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she heard your story, and that changed how she viewed it, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is... For yourself, I think is when you start to be satisfied with what you achieve. Especially you have to fight to get there. And for others, is when you think of someone you care about. Consider who they are and the way they're acting. And it just fills you with joy.
Ah, I see. Then we are definitely proud of you.
You two are a really sweet family. And so you're Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey. Soon to be Mrs. Lua. True. Chosen families can also rock.
Yes, when we met Furrow, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end.
So it is. Well, we should probably get going.
Yes, we must go back.
First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that time is time. Well, she analyzes the earthling ritual of holding church, rolling up socks, and so on.
Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled.
Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night to you two, then.
Hasta la vista, strangers.
Huh? More questions? Bye to you too. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Agent. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps... But if we like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Lua's gonna be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm gonna go and tell her now. It's a very exciting prospect. It really is. It's again, Agent. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Baelius. Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Nekumi driver crashes truck filled with catnip, suspected DUI. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard Spider, a very determined hot air balloon. DXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Hello, Miss Aqua. Just be a moment while I check my socials. I told my wife that she needs to embrace her mistake. She gave me a hug. They're all about self-care. What's today's story? Whatever souls are made of. I didn't expect to see him here. The coffee shop around the corner of this busy city. My safe place. I thought, after the breakup, this place would be another memory he locked up and kept in the closet, never to be visited again. He hadn't seen me yet. Good, I convinced myself. I didn't need another emotional roller coaster after days load of work. All I wanted was a cup of coffee, finish work, then maybe read a chapter of my old copy of Wuthering Heights. Should I go somewhere else? Nah, this coffee shop's my place. I was the one who introduced this place to him. It should be him who leads this place. I mean, he was the one who left our relationship. Pretty sure leaving is his thing. Screw it. What I need is the bitterness of coffee, not a broken love story. Oh, my favorite customer. What kind of flavor should I offer you this lovely evening, ma'am? A cup of cappuccino, but less of the weird-ass flirting, please. I sported her signature cheeky smile. Her fingers danced on the cashier's keyboard while she logged the order. Salty today, are we? Here, I thought my weird-ass flirting is the reason you keep coming here. Honest with a cheerful attitude. It was actually one of the reasons I kept coming back. If I ever let that slip, though, I'd never hear the end of it. The pretty barista was dosing the coffee as she studied me in my restless face. Hey, are you meeting him? Been here for a while, you know. I watched her tamping the portafilter as I collected myself after the question. I'm not. I didn't even know he'd be. You don't talk much nowadays. Should I kick him out? I have the power to do so if you want. Nah, that's fine. I can use more of this supportive flyer in the future. Keep this attitude for me from now on, okay? I bantered. Nervous? Maybe. But why would I be? We're over. End the story. Well, good luck, girl. I imparted to me her sincere smile as I left the counter to go to my table. I sipped my cappuccino as I switched my gaze between my laptop and the shop's decor. Wuthering Heights laid there, my bookmark sticking out through the book's spine. You remember? You read this book in one night so you could talk about it with me. A thought came dancing in and out. After a while, he finally made his move as he approached my table. Can I? He asked, his hand on the chair in front of me. I stared at his eyes for 2 seconds before I answered with a shrug. So, how are you? He began, letting the silence pass beforehand. Better than ever. Busy as ever. My eyes laser focused on my screen. Don't look at him. Do not look at him. That's so cute. Well, sorry for trying to survive in this world. Pretty sure he was taking back my cool retort. Duh. I didn't need to see him now. Go away. Sorry to come here to your safe place. Just wanted to check on you. Just wanted to see if you're okay. Of course he knew this was my safe place. I was an open book too. Always had. Well, I'm as good as any broken-hearted office lady who could be, so job's well done, baby boy. Shit. Old habit came back. You're still with me. That wasn't a question. A full-point sentence observation. You know what? I was. But shit happened, and maybe we were just not meant to be. And that's that. I could live my life fine without you before, and I can certainly live my life now. Another silence as we stared at each other. Sorry, something else came up and needed taken care of. I steeled myself and gave him my best cold stare. I wasn't going to show him how broken he had made me. This girl was ready to take on the world, and a sad love story would not be her downfall. You know, I think we were meant to be, just not meant to last. I was pretty good at reading his emotions by his eyes alone. Those eyes used to mean the world to me anyway. And yet, they're stranger's eyes now. You and your words, boy. I felt so messy. What was I supposed to say to all that? I wasn't sure. Was I angry? Did I just yell at him and storm out? Was I sad? Was I hoping that this could be a chance to reopen that already closed chapter? I wasn't sure. This felt like a mess. He looked at my copy of Wuthering Heights. Whatever our souls are made of, yours and mine are made of the same. Maybe we should have known that that isn't a good thing, just like how that book was. I couldn't help but give him a smile, albeit not a happy one. Of course, a part of me wished that this could be a chance to rebuild burnt bridges. Wouldn't it be nice to have him back in my apartment like we used to? There's still a part of the world we haven't visited together, isn't there? Well, this story is finished. No use thinking about it now. It's over. That's what you want, right? Well, he said that and sat there silent. Changed his eyes on me. Sorry. Just because our story ended like this doesn't mean you were not the best thing that ever happened to me, you know? Of course I know that, I replied, trying to be as coy as I could. Wrong word, and I just knew my tear ducts couldn't hold it in anymore. What's with this messed up situation? Did we think this would happen when we promised to be with each other? Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine were weighed the same. We promised to never harm each other, didn't we? I hope this story isn't an omen.
Hi, Agent. How are you?
Good, as usual. How about you?
Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though?
Of course. What would you like?
Can you make me a cup of chai?
Chai. So, it's a spiced tea. Try cinnamon and ginger. That's not it. Is it ginger and then cinnamon? There we go. A cup of masala chai for the lady with a good taste.
Thank you, it's delicious.
You're welcome. So, you were saying?
Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game.
Ah, I see. How's it going?
It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage.
I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going?
Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. Just was doing it, really. It's just a shame. I really like their games. So with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on the small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that.
That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you.
Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But, I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I tried negotiating with them. Because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay?
Okay.
But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. They insisted they were doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms.
Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me.
Right? Considering the unfair conditions you're expecting me to accept, you could have at least been polite about it.
I doubt they care, though.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing.
Is it about Myrtle?
Well, sort of. We haven't got much into a little argument. Only checking in here and there. I'm going to a tech mall so I can look for parts to upgrade my PC.
Oh?
Yeah, I hope I get a good deal there. I wish Myrtle will apologize though. She'll treat me as if I'm totally clueless. If she did, I could ask her to help me pick the right parts now, you know? But I know I was in the wrong too. I wasn't being clear with my words, with my anxiety talking at all. But I already told her I rejected the contract, right?
Yes, I heard you say that.
You should have tried to listen a bit.
Sorry to hear you're having a hard time.
It's fine. It was just bad timing.
You care about each other, though. So you two will make it eventually, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Thanks, Agent. That cheers me up a little.
Anytime.
I suppose I better go now so I can shop around as long as I want. Maybe I'll go get something nice for myself too.
Like what?
Maybe a new bolster? My current one is no longer firm.
I see. Well, I hope you have a good time.
Me too. Thank you, Agent. I'll see you later.
Take care. Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Well, hello, gentlemen. Hey, Agent. Nice seeing you here, Henry. How goes it? Oh, good. I see you're doing good too. As usual. What do you want, Henry? It's on me. No, that won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So, what would it be? You first. You sure? Okie dokie. 1 STMJ, please. Let's go. Definitely do it right. Milk, ginger, then honey. One STNJ coming up. Smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you rate? Anything from your new tea lines? Ooh, I see you have a new selection. Yes, you have blue tea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try the Jai Rosella. I rated. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. It sounds familiar. It's ginger steep with Rosella, another name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Oh, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it. But the Jai Rosella. Take it easy on me. Just in tights, not with him. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lua's wedding invitation. Really? For Hyde. Oh. The date is really soon. Could you please pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. I've been kept the Jai Rosella for you. Thanks. What do you think? Does it look any good? Uh-oh. Looks about right. Well, it goes too. Try it. Yep, that's good. Passed your impromptu test. So what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it? You can say that. I think the officer is coming too. Alright. I'm just glad my period is over. Are you okay though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing it? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. Feel my bones. Time is the hardest mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you'd get to complain. Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime. 50 years ago. I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? Yep. Soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh. It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Well, like for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Hey, folks. End of the hour. Hiya, Georgie. You're doing what I miss? Some very important weather talk. That's so. Sounds like I missed a ton then. How are you? Oh my. If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Angie, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No? What are we talking about? Agent, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gollum mentioned it. Excuses. I'll help this man then. In short, it's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. Recap. So we're trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we're at now. Yep, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. Used my lighter and things happened. Mind backing up a bit? Feels like there's a lot of contacts in there. Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. It'll sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it? I'm clear. I told Agent about my lighter a while ago. That might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lighter was my grandpa's, and there's a chance he bought it from me. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Anyways, Mother likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, they believe my lighter was the key to making sense of all this, and gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night, to the spot, you know, to where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still, and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure it was just me being creeped out or is there something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of it. Then what happened? It blew up. What? What do you mean, what? The lighter just blew up. Well, what do you mean, blew up? Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here. Well, I didn't see it because I was walking toward the car. See, I heard it. So, a little whoosh, followed by a couple of clinks. Oh, what kind of sound is that? You know, like something small, metallic. Wouldn't bang work better? No, that's a shot. I don't want to confuse out with that. Oh, it was. What is that? You know. Oh. And then what happened? Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over, but it's lit up. Flame, it's burning white. Wow. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, I freaked the freak out. Before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner, walking toward the lighting. Did they see you? Yeah, they did. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there. Then they asked me straight up, "Is this lighter yours, guy?" I said, yeah. Then I fired a question back. "Are you the ones who have been messing with cars around here lately?" And they said yes. Oh. The case closed. So, they weren't ghosts? I don't know, thank God for that. And who were they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect? You know them? Kinda. In fact, they own the dome downs near my place. Oh, wow. Did they know it was your car then? No, because I only order takeout. And I usually won't. What was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise. And we have to start way back with that. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah. The tragic ending. All the time, the court wing practically let the driver off the hook outside the DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Oh, good. In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community. And the vow was kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago. And we all know recently what happened to the tree. Let's see. So it was an attempt to keep the memory alive. Not just with our friend, but as a remembrance of the injustice as well. After all the urban renewals the city has gone through, it makes sense that the community that used to be there is gone. That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects. Ugh, gentrification. You okay? Yeah. Sorry. There's something about it bothers me, but... Like what? Their unique disposition they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. And by failing to remember, we, the outside party, also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right. I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. The Gnome Noms owners told me they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But the animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten, right? Something like that, I guess. I'm not sure. Right, okay. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respect to remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors were. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would sit in my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they joined us. We cleaned gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomimi is honored the dead. I'm sure other cultures have graves too. Right. I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves. Remember the deceased and all the reasons they matter to us. So, except for the weird erased memory part, which sounds on par to me, is the effort of the living to remember the dead in. You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the dead. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other. Because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. It's the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Yeah. Speaking of the Gnome Noms owners, though, what happened to them after all that? Alright, did you arrest them? Nope. Huh. Going to let them go? Not necessarily. But I got an idea of what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghost involved. Oh, it's truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Nothing on your mind? No. Shame about that lighter. So. Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. It works just fine. Not even scratched. Really. But that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, with all? You can even debate on the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. So I don't know what else to tell you. Let's see. You want to know what I think? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. That thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about? The white flame is a bit unnatural, like. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey now. A man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no. As for the blowing up, it's probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something. The thing is real old after all. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence, indeed. I still think it's a ghost, though. Shut it, Hendry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Did you have a tiny little flip phone? Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. So I rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Safe trip. Nice seeing you again, Hendry. Take care. Let me move over there. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. Then one espresso for me, please. Contact information. What is it? It's Miss Fiona's number. She asked me to give it to you. She said she can help you find someone if you need it. Or if you need any information from her. I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thank you. Here's your ex-vessel officer. Hey. Great as always. What's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to him? I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word is going around that cars are being messed up. That is kind of expected, isn't it? There's no point in adding it to citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like this without being stopped with the spiral out of control. Time to leave, I guess. Duty calls. Something like that. I suppose I'll do the same. It's quite late after all. Thanks for listening to us, Agent. You old man ramble. Pleasure is all mine. Well, take care and see you later, yeah? Have a good night, Agent. Safe trip, you two. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Box office movie High Weapon hit astonishing $2 billion worldwide. Our Generation Z really wants an independent Germany. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Cute. Super Brawl Pals. And little Puffer Fish plushie's cute. Left board game. Who is actually reading Riona's schedule date? Looks like only Lucas is. Right. Looks like we got a long story beginning. Galatea, Part 1. She's supposed to be just a character in my story. Everything about her is supposed to be in my control. How she fell in love on the rooftop of her apartment, the way she danced on the magnetic bridge, the Ferris wheel. All of her was the result of my creative decision. There's just strings of words forming the stories, written by the tip of my pen, my creation. And the creator wasn't supposed to fall in love with his creation. Yet, along with the ink spilled in the words and the notes, her presence has become more and more visible in my world. The jet black waterfall of her hair, her eyes, the color that make autumn jealous, framed perfectly by her round amber glasses. The cute spill of her smile, and the angelic tunes that came out of her lips. That lips? Give me those lips. The constellation of her neckline, her shape. She stepped into my reality, further and further with each word scribbled on my papers. Some silent nights, I swear she was there in my office, whispering to my ear how she'd like to be portrayed. She'd guide me to write her stories, correcting my choice of words, and that she'd never say that to her love. Briefly, I got jealous of her lover many times. I was heartbroken when she told him how much she loved him. On the Ferris wheel, I hoped I could be there when I got down the gondola, that I could punch this guy in the face. I felt like I went half crazy trying to give her a perfect ending, and the other half crazy for loving her to begin with. She even claimed a name for herself. Galatea. Tonight, as I finished brewing my Earl Grey tea, my warm writing companion, I found my notebook open. I hadn't started preparing for my writing session, and I was sure I hadn't opened my notebook, let alone written anything in it. Yet it was there. Handwriting not my own, neatly penned under my unfinished draft. In between the spaces of your paragraphs, there's enough room for us to dance between your words. Keep me in your stories, you and I. Make a story of your own, our own. Keep me in this world you've created for me. Come find me, Pygmalion, my creator, my love. It's starting to get a little meta.
Agent.
Miss Rachel?
Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Agent.
Congratulations. Done what?
The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember?
Oh yeah, you did.
Everyone with me. Check it out, will you?
Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff?
Come on, be silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the directions already changed a lot, so...
Oh?
Never mind that. Let's just play it quick. So... The track is totally inspired by the drink you gave me the other day. That's okay, right?
Of course. You compose the melodies?
With Airmaid, yeah. Like, when I heard the name Dream in Blue, I thought to myself, could it also be read as Dream in Blue?
Oh, good point. I mean, you could.
It reminded me of melancholy you feel in the late hours of the night. When you're thinking about someone or something, all the what ifs and unspoken feelings. It's a longing for all the dreams to have yet to come true. So, Dream in Blue. What do you think?
You know, I think I can see it. I like your take on the name, too. There's just one thing I'm wondering, though.
What is it?
If this is going to be your new single, wouldn't everyone be expecting to hear your voice?
No, but I already have a plan for that. You'll see.
Thanks.
How are you, by the way, Agent?
Just fine. This is as usual.
Hey, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night?
Henry? Yeah, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually.
Okay, that's good to know.
Why do you ask?
He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wonder what he was doing.
I see. You do not see each other often?
What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. Still live under the same roof, after all.
Oh, I'm surprised. I thought you had been raring to move out by the time you turned 21.
Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know. He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried.
Understandable.
Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. So, as much as I've been in Dag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now.
Right. Hello, welcome. Good evening to you, Miss Fiona.
Hey, Riona! Nice to meet you here. Hello.
How are you?
Sorry, just a second.
Right.
Huh. Is she alright?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'll just get a drink first.
Right. What would you like?
A cup of milk, please.
There you go, cup of warm milk.
Thank you.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. That's nothing special, so don't worry about it.
Yes, are you alright?
No. I think I'm sad.
What's wrong?
Sorry, Fiona, what's wrong? I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Honey, did you get rejected again?
About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake?
What makes you think that is?
My apologies, I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out.
Rachel's right. Feel free.
After listening to the experience you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with the agent and the regulars of this coffee shop, I have gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is, it's likely that my ignorance was on purpose? Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it. And I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. Although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself. Because I may have been too comfortable with the status quo. To the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But I've been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid.
Right?
I understand that I only have a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand this due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of prior education. And for the simple fact of what I am. I'm really fine with all that, I really am. Because all of it is a pain I'm really familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. This might be difficult.
Yes.
I apologize for all this ruckus, I didn't mean to.
Yes, Fiona. Would you please allow me to make your drink? It's on the house.
But you didn't insist, right?
Right.
In that case, I like something made with blue pea, but no milk or ginger, please.
milk or ginger? What do I want to try? I'm just gonna try to find a new recipe. Try lemon and mint. I just need to keep track of a lot of my other combinations too. I'm running out of ideas. No milk or ginger. I'm gonna try the flower bed. I know the beast first. Here, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways. Like politics. Huh. You're not wrong, but... That's just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But it's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it, as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Oh? I really do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded effort may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though.
I always believe in sincere efforts. Never mind that. What are you gonna do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas?
He's an influencer who's been coming here recently.
Does that name ring a bell? Oh wait!
You know?
Not closely, but I think we follow each other in Tomodachi. Tomodachi. It's even the same Lucas, I mean. What's the offer for? I was offered a spot on this new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents. To showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. See. So what if he rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or test him. Tell me you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People don't have to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily. Shh. Let's do it. Text him.
Yeah.
Okay. He responded. What'd he say? He's happy I changed my mind. And he's going to text me later to talk more about it. Seems like he's in the middle of something. At least that's one thing settled.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it's been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune.
Commune?
We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we would all work together as one, like gears in a machine.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
But you left the commune, correct?
Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past.
So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around is because many still choose to remain in the commune?
Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive.
You seem to be fond of driving.
I am. It's like having a mobile fortress. Which is why I find driving calming.
Even in traffic?
Well,
A mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting.
perhaps it's better if I go now.
Okay, I'll leave too.
If you wish, I can drop you off.
Really? I live pretty far from here.
It's fine.
Okay. See you later, Agent. Safe trip, miss.
Thank you for your time.
My pleasure. See you soon. I suppose I'll wait another hour. Monday, October 2nd, 2020. Today's news. Users of Tomodachi's new stories feature. It needs a longer duration. A piece of halfling advice that seared into my memory. Goblin Labs shut down. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Well then. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken arm. really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Nice unhappy couple. How's the time already?
Oh, but so much. My sad so much is cute though.
But it's you that you, Mr. Bailey, should be in the spotlight, Mitsua. Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get the switch. Oh. Oops, my apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. I'll take that as a compliment. You're a brick in a house. Here we go. Y'all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. Y'all look great. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars. So does. Now, shall we get the celebration started?
Yes, I'm so excited.
That's the adrenaline. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline, I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for us.
Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller.
Oh, are you taking Lewis' last name, please? No, we're keeping our last name. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy.
Oh, he always make me melt.
Disgusting. You said if I melt his tears. How many times must I tell you? There's the City Hall flowers. They make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. This would be the perfect time for some drinks.
I would say no to something hot for sure.
And to something sweet. To something delicate and chocolatey. But let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give you a sugar rush. So, in summary,
Can chocolate with some freshness to it, please, Agent?
sweet chocolate freshness. In. I'm a social. Down the right vlog. Cute. Promoting each other. Some freshness. Ooh, after it. Order up. It's inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is to your liking.
Love it. It's very unique and festive.
Very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. It's fine. I praise so high. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond?
I did a bit of traveling in my day.
Maybe we ran into each other in the past.
Yeah, we did.
Passing each other like two ships in the night. Before meeting at the mooring. That's very lyrical. I'll be in the mood on YouTube. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy. He went absolutely wild in theory. But even then. He begged the wall's pardon after putting his fist through it. That sounds about right. And I imagine you two became great. You know rude vampires are much more. Hey. Actually, no, I'm not a rude vampire and proud of it.
That would look great on a t-shirt.
Awesome. I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. Right. I guess we should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Agent, maybe? Guys, not very so don't put me on the spot. I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. He does.
Yes, if you want to, we'd love to hear you.
In that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey's. And to thank you for making us feel like a true part of your lives. You're here. You'll always be a part of our lives now, Agent.
Absolutely.
Jordan to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Fine. Thank you, Lua and Bailey's, for entertaining me. And making me consider a counseling career, however brief. You're a good bunch.
That means a lot, Hyde.
You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Each time. Right. I don't know you as well as you guys, and I haven't helped you nearly as much as I did. But despite that, you've made me feel welcome. Immediately made me feel part of your family. Made us warmth that you show others. Always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today.
Aw, Gala.
Thanks, man, really. It's a happy couple.
The happy couple.
In a happy couple.
Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde?
Sure, my dear agent. Never think that you're out of reach of my retribution.
I do apologize that you only serve soft drinks here.
Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion.
Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it seems to be just fine.
Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days.
No? Speaking of certain family, just in case, you know.
Oh. And I'm waiting in solidarity. That's nice. Waiting for you.
Thanks, Gala.
Just imagine. Little purple elves with boards running around everywhere.
And thanks, I think, Hyde.
Name the please. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. He's not lying. Never saw him touch it.
Is there any specific reason why not?
I just don't like the taste.
Yeah, to be fair, me too.
Never got used to it. Never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude. But nope. Some just like that are boring to me. I like that you look is just a taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste it, and sometimes I just want tomato juice.
Definitely. Who's this became this big social thing? Everyone wished there was a better range of soft drinks.
I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade. They need some fruit juice. It all tasted really nice and unique. But then they also had edible robots. And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Oh, didn't you go to a place like that? A while ago, with my family. Back when we were still in touch.
Hey.
I'm okay, sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, a pinch of salt, water.
That sounds like something I would enjoy.
Pour it. And of course, the big dollop of first. Here it goes. Low type, preferably. Universal donors and all that. You said you're a vegan, Hyde.
I think this is a joke?
hope this is a joke. And this is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties.
Thank you so much for being with us, the three of you.
Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends with birthdays. And your sister-in-law. She's got a very strong character. I respect her.
She's impossible, you mean? But I love her a bit.
Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first.
Oh, just a year or 3.
You probably wanted to make sure you were right for her sister.
Yes, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect.
Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala's a softie. And I say Gala's a softie compared to many people. Fair enough. Well, yes, I think she could take him when he's under fear. Maybe she never moves out and I'm out of my specialty. I can ask for her sister's number, I guess. You would have to hurry. Or you have to step over. Your primary school. Kids. Primary school. Marco? I thought I caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The two witnesses. Delightfully cliche, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Well, of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire. Scorn dissimulated in a smirk. If you capture some pictures of our loved ones, too.
Yes, I really can't wait to see them.
Well, that's the downside of it.
I know. It'll be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient.
Good. And I guess I have a little reward.
Trick shot. Aw. Oh, look at this bay.
This is amazing.
Will I be able to catch your moment, Mr. Hyde?
Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid.
No, it's absolutely lovely. It's so friendly and warm.
Like the wedding we really wanted to have.
Yes, once we sifted through the superfluous details.
I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture. You only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Why? You want to frame it and hang it on your wall?
Actually,
Yes, something like that. I think I saw it coming. If our newlyweds don't object. I have almost the exact same one here for you.
no objections whatsoever.
Yeah, I love that. It'll mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Miss Jason, I'm not sure where we'd be without you.
So I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde? It seems so. Tell them.
Tell us what?
Nothing's been confirmed yet. You're certainly not going back on it. You aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Just telling the story. It's obvious you're dying too. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. You're a really sweet couple who has been coming to visit your kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctors think she's going to get better eventually. No one knows exactly when. So her parents decided to get married in her room with her around.
That's a lovely idea.
I bet Little Rose is thrilled. She is. The entire party next to her bed, can you imagine? Anyhow, they got to chatting with Hyde. And just like that, he promised to take their pictures pro bono. That's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. Yes, I can use the experience. So that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like a good social redistribution to me. Right?
So does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde?
I've got the house and I've got the job. And I got my own pocket werewolf. So it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. That's great to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream, you know? What do a dream house look like for the two of you? We're not too sure yet.
But we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomodachos going to look at other people's homes.
And no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side.
Love.
It's alright, glad we talked it all through. Lou made me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much as he does. And if my family doesn't contribute anything. In fact, Lou's mom told me the same during the wedding.
I didn't know you talked about it.
Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy. Which is good because that's what matters to me too. The happy Lou is a Lou who powers through her job.
Yeah. We can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little.
Yeah, when the time comes, but the thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids to back.
It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work.
That makes sense. Stay-at-home dad. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to travel. Well, not in our couple. We decided that when we have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain going. But I'll be taking care of the little ones in our place.
No, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that.
You'll be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who would rather stay at home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too.
Mr. Miller?
Mrs. No, use my family name and it's wrong.
You'd throw a fit if they heard you do that.
They absolutely would. It's almost tempting. But none of that matters much anyway.
As long as you're still Lua and Bailey's.
As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. Excuse me.
It sounds like Hyde has found a new way forward.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he?
There's something more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Nothing screws with your head quite as much as having a limited time. Even those with their only longish lives have issues. I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans. And we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? And the longer you live, the more once in a while you get.
That makes sense to me.
I will say, I'm mighty happy that he's staying. For all that he can be a difficult. It also makes his life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other for all this time. You know what I mean.
Yes, you really do.
At this point, even when we need to take a bit of time out, you can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. Fine. He liked Aiden from the start. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just Really got you right away.
He has been very kind to me,
And perceptive about me as well. And I'm glad he befriended you too. This chat right. It's really good. You're alright too, Gala.
yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you.
Right back at you. Listen to that. Pouring rain.
Sure. It'd be pretty cool if I didn't have your jacket, Faye. Are you okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me.
I always worry about you. And I guess that's kind of my job now.
When you forget to worry about you two. You guys are cute. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Many weddings are meant to be good.
I always wonder where that came from. It sounds like lip service for the happy couple. To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough.
Really? So you don't know?
Don't know what.
Maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it, Agent?
Are you referring to Goss's Tears legend?
That's Never heard of that. There's actually a whole epic medieval elven poetry. But I can give you the short version.
Go on, I'm very curious.
Alright. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. That goddess had many children. All of her children, weren't she like this? The shyest and the quietest. When her siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When her siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When her siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess. Even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle. They will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. One day, this young godling sat on the edge of a cloud, wandering the world. A gust of wind blew on them, and they lost their balance.
No!
Don't worry, it's not a sad story.
Alright then.
Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground. And immediately, they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they had never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras. Until a human found them. Shall we call the godling Aeon and the human Ray just for clarity? That's gonna help me for sure. I get lost without names. Right. Aeon and Ray is. Ray walked up to Aeon, and finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village, and showed them how they lived their life. As the day passed by, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of young children, famines and old men. They talked of time and of return. And as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest of moments and the longest era. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married. Both of them wanted to send up their family. Ray got without any trouble. They finally were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess, an old hag, gave her a chance to improve. But yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. That reminds me of someone. I promise you she's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry when she told Aeon, "Get married if you wish, but if you get married, you shall wither and die just like your fiance." And to nobody's surprise at this point, Aeon said, "I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have Ray by my side?" Down to get married they went. For many hours, the goddess was angry and shouted. Then for many more hours, she was despondent and sad. And finally, she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Ray. They were in the field where Ray had first found Aeon. There were garlands of flowers and they were surrounded by the people they loved. And for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. You're singing, dancing, your eyes sparkling, your hair floating on the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity, your child was happy. She regretted her bitter words. But a goddess's word, when spoken, isn't easily broken. And sad this for her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in a cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Fiona Ray danced with her. And so the goddess said, For each tear of mine that falls onto you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns sparse, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other. And according to Oath, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. I love how you're tearing up.
It's nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes.
You're a born legend teller, Mr. Baileys. That's an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was it. I'm not gonna look at Rain the same way now. That's just a silly legend.
Not silly at all. And you're right. The goddess is a lot better than your mother.
Told you. My history is a lot simpler. I just really love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors. Yeah, it's a very cozy feeling.
My bedroom, when I was a little girl, was on the top floor. So I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. It was great.
I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while the rain falls outside. For sure. There's at least not someone who's safe from the rain right now. That's a big wet little guy.
Yeah, he just shake rain all over you.
He's a little, but that's he's cute. What's he doing here? Is he your cat agent?
No, but he's been around a couple times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Although he's not especially aggressive either.
Maybe he's adopted this place. Wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you got high, too.
Now that's an apt comparison. Seems that you might be looking for something, though. Or someone. If that's the case, he hasn't found them yet. He came by another time a few days ago, and that's actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled then either.
And there it goes.
Very mysterious.
What'd I miss? Cat, apparently. Ah, yes, I saw it. What was that about?
We're not entirely sure. He has come by a handful of times. But he doesn't seem to stay very long or ask for anything. I was saying they might be looking for someone.
Perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messages between worlds, so to speak. He may know something that we don't, or see something we can't see. That's just what they want you to believe. Look mysterious and food and cuddles. I was saying that reminds you of something, actually. No comment. Anyhow, what was I all about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turn. As well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. I just want floors that I can walk on.
That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about decoration, Hyde.
I am particular, in the sense that I want it to look good. But he's got no clue what to do to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, peak design trends. That car served me right very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. I shouldn't have brought the juice. Why don't you help hide with the decorated gala? Why indeed. Like your job. Time. Your job. Time. I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best. The Gala is an interior designer's waking night. Not true. I just go for functional things. That's what people say when you got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace. Ugh. You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine. Indeed. You know, being like this all together when it's dark and damp, being good and safe at home, it's a pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place. I think the kind of, as far as I can remember, this has never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space. I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like. I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Agent. I'm glad that's how it feels to you. Our patrons' comfort has always been our priority. Feel very much achieved then. But also you're alright. It sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with their own stuff. I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. But in a week, or a month, or a year. I know it's gonna be a good time. Cheers to that. You're here. You're all welcome anytime, separately or together. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to. I'll definitely pop by to give you news. And to get Fury reports. And to listen in on the drama. Can't wait to welcome you back. I think the rain is over. And we've kept you up for a while already, Agent. Yeah, we should all use a dry spell to get back. And they're like cold. You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes. Alright. Good night, Agent. Good night. Good night, you too. Let's go, darling. Let's. Hey, Agent. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight and on the ones. No, thank you for everything. Truly. Have a good rest, Agent. Will do. You guys coming? Yeah, just hold the door for me a second longer. Hey! What are you doing? I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's on the way into the home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both. You're silly. I love you. Me too. Hustling, busy, and the buzz. Gives whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like. To have a chosen hive. Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. We're still going? News. Fire director resigns in the wake of shocking leaks. Heir of American business royalty disowned over choice of wife. The allergy to new invasive species. Well, that's a nice place to leave off on, incidentally, since that's all the time we have for today. hope all of y'all are feeling as cozy as I was. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time.